Welcome back, Plainsmen Nation, to another week of 6A1 football, live from Bruce Stadium. I'm Samuel Good. Alongside me is Carson LaRue. And tonight, your Enid Plainsmen host the Jenks Trojans in a Halloween night matchup that promises to be frighteningly fierce.
Sam, this is exactly the type of game that gives you chills before the first snap. Jenks comes in with a hauntingly strong district record, a team that's been spooky defenses all season long. But what excites me about Enid is the resilient spirit. They face the ghosts of Mustang, Bixby, and Edmond North, and they're ready to bring the heat in front of their home crowd.
Absolutely, Carson. The Plainsmen have had a season of ups and downs, but this Halloween night will bring out their energy, their intensity, and their passion for the game. Their defense will be critical, though. They just need to control the line of scrimmage. Making tackles behind the sticks and forcing turnovers can really change the pace of the game.
Absolutely. And offensively, Sam, the Plainsmen need to stay disciplined and capitalize on red zone opportunities. Every drive is a chance to score a treat, not a trick. Execution in critical moments, avoiding penalties, and staying patient will be key. This game has momentum swings written all over it, and the team that controls them can dominate the night.
Yeah, exactly. But let's break down the keys to the game. They need to have defensive discipline. If they can hold Jenks in the red zone and prevent explosive plays and create turnovers, they can make some big plays down the line. Ball security. Turnovers can haunt either team tonight, and we don't want that for your Plainsmen. Red zone efficiency. Every opportunity to score is a treat. Just don't give away any tricks. Momentum management. A big stop or a touchdown can swing the entire night like a phantom passing through the stands. And special teams execution. Field position and kick coverage could be the ghostly edge that decides this matchup.
Sam, the atmosphere here is electric tonight. Plainsmen Nation, your energy matters most when the team feeds off the crowd. They become more aggressive, more confident, and more dangerous. This game has all the ingredients for a thriller: physical play, smart football, and a little Halloween magic.
Enid has had some very memorable plays this season. Tonight, they have a chance to show their growth, resilience, and intensity. The Plainsmen need to stay sharp on every snap, keep penalties low, and execute in the red zone. If they do that, they can turn this Halloween night into a win for the ages.
And let's not forget, Sam, Jenks isn't going to make it easy. They're disciplined, physical, and patient. Enid has to stay composed, control the tempo, and feed off the home crowd's energy to pull off a spine-chilling victory. Plainsmen Nation, it's time. Grab your candy, pumpkins, and Plainsmen pride. The team are on the field, the crowd is brewing, and kickoff is only moments away. Enid is ready to show some fangs, and Jenks better beware. The Plainsmen are bringing the ghostly energy tonight.
It's a Halloween showdown, Plainsmen Nation. A night full of spooks, surprises, and spectacular football. The stage is set. The teams are about to get ready, and the lights are on. Kickoff is next. Let's watch the Plainsmen take it to the Trojans. So, Carson, as we saw recently, Annabelle Miller, top 100 player.
Absolutely. She was voted top 100 by YVPE. I believe she was actually, I checked, she was actually ranked 34th. That's really, really huge. Last year as a freshman, I believe. As a freshman, she was scoring a lot of points. I think she was averaging about 20 points per game, which was huge, 3 rebounds. So she's definitely a really good player, especially for this upcoming Pacers basketball team. They're bringing back every starter from last year except Sage Hafner, who did graduate, and she did go to Friends University. So it's going to be interesting to see how Pacers basketball does this year, because right now the starting lineup is the same as last year, just without Hafner, and she's going to be replaced by Alexander Crisp.
Yeah, I mean, losing Hafner was not that big in all the lines of thing, I guess, because you have your whole starting lineup. But let's not forget the Tulsa Union girls basketball team. They're a strong team in themselves.
Absolutely. So, speaking of basketball, I think the big question for next year, technically next year for the Plainsmen, is Plainsmen basketball. It's an entirely new team this year. No returning starters. They all graduated or transferred out. But it's a new head coach as well. Coach Gilmore decided to retire. And Coach Irving is now the new head coach. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do this upcoming season as well.
Yeah, I've talked to a couple of the players, and they're pumped. They're ready. You know, this district's not an easy district for basketball. But tonight, it's football. Let's continue to talk about that.
So right now, as we said, Jenks, they are a very tough team, and they have some really good players. The running back, Caden Jones, the best running back in all of 6A football and in Oklahoma in general, and he is a Kansas commit, 3-star recruit. And honestly, Sam, this guy has great vision. He's got great speed. He's everything you want for a running back.
Yeah, if the Plainsmen can keep him behind the line, that can do some very good things. Because I've looked at the film, and it looks like they tend to rely on him a little bit.
They do. They also do have a good passing game with Owen Jones as the quarterback. I wouldn't say he's really an amazing QB, but he's very reliable. He's got a strong arm, and he has great pocket awareness. He knows when to roll out, but they don't really get pressured as much, especially with a tackle like Rylan Kestner. He's the team captain of the offense, and he is the third best tackle in Oklahoma. He's also a Tulsa commit, so Jenks has 2 Division I commits, one of them to a Power 5 school.
Yeah, I mean, Jenks is a powerhouse. They're boasting a 7-1 record right now.
Oh, absolutely. The only loss came to Bixby, and I believe 2 weeks ago they went up against Mustang, Jaden O'Neal, Florida State commit.
Yeah.
They did pretty good against them. Speaking of Bixby, we almost saw them lose last week against Mustang. It was a very close game. And speaking of Mustang, though, we have our games to watch today, 7 o'clock for both. The Norman Tigers against the Mustang Broncos. Both teams have.
And we'll be right back after Plainsmen. I'm sorry to cut you off right there, but we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise at this time. Our Enid High School ROTC will post the colors, followed by our national anthem, performed by our very own Enid Big Blue Band. please stay on your feet after the recognition as this band fires up our school song.
And we're back, Carson. So, as the band's marching off, I just want to say congratulations. The band got a 2 at state, got a 2 at state, improving from last year's 3.
That's great, especially under new band director Adrian Gomez. He's been doing a great job, so it's glad to see you guys doing really good at state. So, back to what we're talking about. So, Norman Tigers versus Mustang Broncos, and then the next game, this is going to be a big one. We'll keep an eye on this one. Broken Arrow Tigers, who are having a really good season, against Edmond Memorial, who's also having a really good season. And I believe they're both in the same district, and I think whoever wins this one is going to be #1 in their district.
Yeah, 6A2.
Yeah, that'll be big. So, looking at the recent results for Jenks, we got a penguin down there actually, but looking at the most recent results for Jenks, week 6 they had a win against Norman, dominating them 44-0. Win against Mustang, close one 55-48. Week 8, dominating win against Deer Creek 56-21, and then this past week,
Moore Lions 67-14.
that was a huge win for them, especially that Moore's been having a great season. So
yeah, Moore has been having an amazing season in themselves, but Jenks #2 in the state right here.
absolutely, they always seem to get stuck at #2, just behind Bixby.
Yeah, Bixby is one of the best in the nation,
Yeah,
to say the least.
absolutely. They're still ranked #1 nationally, which is interesting to me, but I would like to see Bixby go up against those Texas schools. It would be very interesting to see because there's a lot of doubters, a lot of people don't believe they're actually a good team, but I think that Bixby could beat some of those good teams.
Yeah, I believe if they're going against ING or any of those Texas schools, I think they could handle them, at least get the job done.
Absolutely. So with some other sporting news, cross country has state tomorrow. We have 4 qualifiers. Jose Hernandez for the boys. He's going to be trying to go for the first all-state since I believe it was a while ago. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I believe our first all-stater since the 2000s, which would be huge. And then we have Cassidy Lebeda, Riley Sally, and then Maddie Diaz. I believe the last time that Enid had an all-state is now new assistant head coach, Coach Jones. So that'll be big for them. And then we have 5th quarter after the game. And for the first time in Enid history and for the first time in tournament history, we will be streaming the Mid-American National Tournament here in Enid at the Stride Bank Center. So that's huge this year for Enid.
Yeah, exactly. And, I think me and you are both going to be calling that, and it's going to be something these people do not want to miss.
Yeah, because wrestling in the state of Oklahoma, it's huge. A lot of people don't understand schools like Stillwater, Edmond North, nationally ranked, but they're really good teams. So this could be huge for Enid, but I also think it'd be good for Oklahoma. But Sam, how about you tell us about how many views we've had so far this season?
I mean, from what I've gathered in my research during third hour, I got us to over 12,500 on only YouTube alone.
Yeah, this is only YouTube. Last year, we set the record for the most views in a single season for football, so that was huge. So maybe this year, I'd have to see last year how many we had, but maybe this year we can finally break it because we still got one more game after this game.
Yeah, we have one more game, and I believe that we're toe-to-toe with the record.
Absolutely. So, Sam, we're still 15 minutes away from kickoff. I think this is going to be a good game.
Oh, yeah, I mean, as we've said, this one's it's looking frighteningly good.
Oh, absolutely. I know Enid's dealing with some injuries, but they are getting some starters back. Zaron Sanders is finally back, and it looks like Wyatt Cordray is finally back. But looking at Jenks again real quick, their new head coach in his first year, Adam Taylor, used to be the defensive coordinator before the past coach retired, I believe, in my research. He is 7-1 this year with them, and he's done a great job, especially defensive-wise, defensive mastermind. Last year, 8-4. They're already at 7-1. They're looking to make state and upset Bixby this year.
Yeah, and we have a couple of hot dogs.
Oh, we do. We do.
Oh, goodness. But, yeah, it's a new team. I mean, for Enid. The hot dogs threw me off. But, yeah, as you were saying, it's the new coach. I think he was under the system, the system. So all the players know what was coming in. So I don't think he changed too much with him.
No, I think what he mostly needed to understand was the offensive side. I don't know if they kept the same offensive coordinator. I'd have to check real quick. But to my knowledge, it is the same offensive coordinator. But this Jenks team, they're looking really good. They've beaten some really good teams this year. Moore, Mustang in a close game. I know the Bixby loss was upsetting for them. They lost 35-66.
I mean, also getting the win over Owasso 31-21.
That one was a huge upset because Owasso is usually number 2, and this year I believe right now they're actually 4th in 6A behind Bixby, Jenks, and Mustang. They actually might be 5th behind Tuttle. I know Tuttle's 6A too, but still.
Yeah, I mean, also Tuttle's doing very well.
Tuttle, right now, Tuttle and Stillwater are looking to be the favorites to win 6A2, which would be interesting because I believe last year Stillwater won it again 2 years in a row. I think they beat Muskogee for it. Muskogee's usually pretty good at football.
Yeah, Muskogee's stadium's real nice too.
Oh, absolutely. Enid, I know Enid's an old stadium, one of the oldest, but it's still in good condition. It's still a nice stadium. It's got some good history here with guys like Lydell Carr. Three state championships. Two
in a row.
Oh,
Three
yeah?
in a row.
1964, 65, and 66.
And they were 1983.
That was the year they had Lydell Carr in 5A. He ended up going to Oklahoma, and he became a fourth round pick. Last time Enid made state was in 2006. First in the first round, they destroyed Mustang 55-7. They beat Owasso 35-14, and then they tragically fell to, you guessed it, Jenks 28-7 in the state championship.
Yeah, I mean, as we look back, I mean, that was before both of us.
Oh, that was way before both of us. I believe that was the year they had Austin Box.
Yeah, Austin Box.
He was a 5-star recruit, ended up going to Oklahoma as well. But, as we've said, Jenks, they have some D1 commits. They got Caden, the offensive tackle. He's committed to Tulsa, and then Caden Jones, the running back, originally was committed to Oklahoma State, but since Coach Gundy got fired, it looks like he decided to change his mind, and he ended up going to Lawrence, Kansas, to be a Jayhawk.
I mean, the Jayhawks have been looking very strong this season.
Absolutely. So, speaking of commitments, today and yesterday we had 2 of Enid's own for baseball committed to school. So, Sam, why don't you tell us about that?
So, it's Dallas Darrow and Heath Weisel to Coffeyville CC.
Yeah, Caulfield. That's also in Kansas. So they are usually pretty good in JUCO baseball, to my knowledge. So that's pretty good. In the past few years, Enid has had a history with baseball, and I know that Keon Young, he's number 2 right now, the second highest ranked junior in the state. He just went on a visit to Oklahoma University, so that would be huge if the Sooners got him. But that would be huge because Enid has been killing it with commitments lately in a lot of sports, especially baseball.
Yeah, I mean, baseball is one of the best in the state here in Enid. I mean, we have a state-of-the-art field in David Allen.
Yeah, it's the biggest baseball field there is, and it looks like Jenks is about to head out of their tunnel. Looks like they have 5 captains today. They have number 2, Caden Jones, the running back. Number 69, Riley Kessner, offensive tackle. Number 5, Caleb Dillard, wide receiver. Number 30, Pierce Brand. Looks like he's a
Inside linebacker.
Yeah, an inside linebacker. And then number 8, Luke McInley, a nose guard. So we only have 1 defensive captain for Jenks, which is very interesting. Shows you that they rely a lot on offense.
Yeah, I mean, but when you have a very strong offense, you have the chance to rely on it. I'm not going to say their defense is terrible, but if you have a better offense and your defense can make the stops, that's going to give you blowouts every time.
A lot of people say defense wins championships, but at the same time, you need a good offense to score those points.
Yeah, exactly.
Tonight's referees are Reggie Rimroy, Kyle Carr,
Exactly. If you don't have the offense, you don't have the points there.
Absolutely, that's very true, Sam. But looks like Enid's about to rush out of their own, the traditional with the band and the cheerleaders down there. This year it's going to be very interesting next winter season. It's going to be very interesting for sports, Basketball's making a return. Pacers basketball is looking to make a state championship. It's been a while. I actually don't know if they ever made a state championship. And actually, we have found out our record from last year. It was actually 109K viewers. So sadly, we are nowhere close to that.
I think that's everything compiled, though, if I do believe so myself.
We just have to get confirmation. But as I was saying, next year it's going to be very interesting. Wrestling is starting to make a return under Coach Holland. He's done a great job with the program. And looks like those might be our captains out there tonight. Looks like it's number 54, Lucas Sears, like always. And then number 9, Blake Van Meter, the safety. So interesting that Enid has 2 captains and not 3 tonight.
I mean, Enid normally does boast 3 strong captains, but, we're losing a lot of guys to injuries.
That is very true. We've had a lot of injuries this season, sadly, but we've still had some great guys, and out comes Jenks captains.
Yeah, I mean, we've had some amazing plays in ourselves with that interception touchdown by Brody Mills.
That was a huge play, that touchdown to Des Middleset as well. I know Enid's 0-8. They've been doing the best they can this year. Last week they fell to Edmond North 3-51, and there was a lot of delay while you guys was there.
Oh yeah, that was a very long delay. We did have veteran Liam Franklin come join us again for that one.
Oh yeah, that was the second time he came back. We're seeing if we can still try to get Janda Martinez back for one.
Yeah,
I might try to get him back for one. See if we can. So looks like the coin toss is happening. We'll see what Enid's going to do here.
Yeah, it was 109K for all of last season. That's everything compiled up.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good, especially for last season. Enid went I know they had 2 wins last season, but it was pretty good. I was hoping this year we'd break the record. We weren't too far off, especially for a whole new team, and I think we've been doing really good.
Yeah, that was the whole year, I believe.
The whole year. That's great for the program.
Plainsmen will receive to start off the game.
So it looks like Jenks is going to start off with the football. I think they elected to receive, so that means Enid will get it back in the second half.
Yeah, and you know, this game is gearing up. It's dark out here. It's only like 6. It's 7. It's 7. I didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. It's 7 o'clock right here.
Yeah, we're only 5 minutes away from kickoff.
It's dark.
It can either go one way. It can either be a blowout, or Enid could shock a lot of people and could at least make this a close game. If they can make this a close game, that would be huge for the Plainsmen.
Yeah, you know, the Plainsmen, they're getting ready. They're pumped. I've talked to a couple of the guys. They're doing great, and they're pumped.
Oh, absolutely. I don't see why they wouldn't be. It's going to be a good game. I think the last time, I don't remember the last time Enid faced Jenks. Actually, never mind, I found it. The last time Enid faced Jenks, they fell 0-56 at Jenks. So that was a tough loss right there. But here's the key to the main key to a victory for Enid, though. They need to get the running game going with Sanders and the rushing defense. That's been killing them all year. If they can, I know it's going to be hard. It's the technically the number one player in the state of Oklahoma. If they can stop Caden Jones, they could have a good chance to make this a close game, because I know Jenks doesn't really pass a lot. And speaking of Jenks, here they come out.
Yeah, the mighty Jenks Trojans, as I like to call them.
I think one player got stuck, though.
Yeah, they're pumped. They're ready. They're going to bring the heat tonight. But hopefully Enid keeps them in the kitchen and keeps the heat under control.
Oh, absolutely. That'd be huge. Speaking of E, after this, Jenks will have to deal with Edmond North at home on November 6th. And after this,
Enid will be taking on Moore November 7th.
Yeah, I remember. I know last year Enid lost 38, but I remember 2 years ago when Enid was having the best season, they upsetted Moore and knocked them out of the playoffs. It was a huge win for Enid.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I remember that one. I was in the stands for that one, and they were looking very powerful that night.
Yeah, that was very interesting, because I believe Moore was favored by like 30 points, because Enid was having the best season. They had some key injuries that day, but they looked really good that day. And speaking of Enid, here they come, led by Lucas Sears.
They're ready. They're getting ready to bring the heat tonight.
Oh, absolutely. It's gonna be a fun night, Sam.
Oh, yes, it is. I can already feel it. It's Halloween. It's going to go great.
Yeah. Student section isn't usually packed like it is. Usually there's a lot of people out trick-or-treating, but we still got some people that showed up in the suits. We got a Prince down there, actually. Hayes Hernandez, a former runner, or one of our runners.
Yeah, I mean, season for you guys is on the end. Like, we're at the end of it. But it's going to be a good season.
Yeah,
Track's coming up too.
Oh, absolutely. We were very close to making state. We got 8th as a team. Sadly, we were only 5 points away from making state. It would have been the first time the team itself made it as a state since, I believe, 2022, 2021, when we had guys like Ruben Daniels. So it would have been huge if we made it. Sadly, we didn't make it, but next season, I believe the guys will make it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are already very strong, but you guys aren't losing too many seniors. I do believe so.
Well,
you're losing Landon, you're losing you.
We're losing Austin, we're losing Matt, so we're losing 4 guys. All of us were varsity members, but we do have some really good freshmen, some really good juniors. Jose Hernandez, he's only a sophomore, mind you.
Yeah, and it looks Jenks will be kicking off, and Enid will be receiving.
So that means Jenks is going to receive it second half. And real quick update, just got word. Looks like Tuttle is actually going to be coming to the Mid-American tournament. That's huge. I know last year was kind of a weak tournament in terms of talent, but this year I believe the Mid-American tournament is going to be huge, especially for Enid and this program.
Yeah, exactly. And the ball is off. That's going to be a very low kick right there. I believe I call that a squib right there.
Oh, and I think Jenks actually recovered it. One of our guys muffed it up. No, and Enid did get it back, luckily.
Yeah, that'll give Enid the first possession of this game. I mean, Enid duffed that one up, and it was really up in the air who got it.
Yeah, that was very, very close. Luckily, they were able to receive it. So, first time, I believe this is his first game back in a while, Nehemiah Hernandez.
Yeah, I mean, the past couple games we've had Isaiah Ivy in the pocket.
Yeah, we have yet to see Brunson Cross, though. It looks like this year it's going to be kind of a developing year with Coach Cornelson.
Yeah, exactly. And Hernandez is looking left and right. He's getting ready. Mills in motion. Takes the snap. Look, drops to Zarion. Zarion getting stuffed at the line right there.
About a 1-yard gain. Zarion looked like he took the inside. Should have gone on the outside. He had blockers down the field. Could have been a huge gain right there.
Yeah, that one had potential to go.
Oh, absolutely.
Zarion getting stuffed at the line right there. That really didn't help Enid on that one. But Enid's as we look back, Enid doesn't normally do much on the first drive. It's always the second or the third one where they make a big play.
Absolutely. So it's 2nd and 10 now.
Hernandez looking left and right. Takes a snap, gives to Zarion again. Zarion going outside. It looks like he'll get he pushed a guy off. He'll get a gain about like 5.
About 5 yards, so that should bring up about 3rd and 5 now. I believe the ball is going to be spotted at the 33. So it's going to bring up 3rd down. Clock is ticking. So it's 3rd and 5. Ball is at the 32.
Yeah, 3rd and 5, exactly what Enid wants to do. I mean, as long as we can get the first down right here, that'll be very good.
Oh, absolutely.
Hernandez is looking left and right. Takes a snap. Drops back. Throws to Zarion. Zarion getting right on.
Called out about a 4-yard gain. That was a very high pass, and he was able to break off some tackles. So that should bring up 4th and 1. We're going to have to see, though, if Coach Cornelson is going to go for this, though.
Yeah, I mean, we've also seen Hernandez punt it off and trick the guys.
That is very true. So it's a 4th and 1. Ball is at 36. 10 minutes left in the first quarter. So it looks like Enid is going to go for this. Very interesting.
Yeah, Hernandez is looking left and right. Fakes the snap. Just trying to get someone to jump off sides.
He's got 5 seconds to snap this. And he's not going to get it. So it looks like Enid's going to take a timeout, and they're going to review this game plan real quick.
Yeah, I mean, when they're talking it over, there must have been some miscommunication right there.
Well, it looked like he was trying to get them to jump off sides, but as we said, Jenks is very disciplined, and they won't jump until they see that ball is snapped. But it does look like, though, that
they're sending out the punt unit right here.
Yep, so we are going to see looks like we're going to see a Nehemiah Hernandez to punt this now. Kevin Vega out with an injury. He's been a very good kicker this year, so we'll see how Hernandez can do. And Jenks actually has a little small student section over there. They brought their cheerleading squad.
Yeah, Hernandez doing 2 different things tonight. Takes a snap. Very high snap right there. And he punts it down
decent
to
punt.
the 40-yard line, it looks like. And it looks like they're going to pick it up. So Jenks will be on the 40-yard line, it looks like.
Decent punt, especially coming from a quarterback. So wasn't awful, but
yeah, it wasn't awful, but it wasn't the best too. I mean, you give Jenks right there, they can go downfield real quick.
Oh, absolutely. So now on defense, we get to see Owen Jones. Oh, excuse me, it's Landon Kaiser.
And he gives it the running back, and the running back getting stuffed behind the line.
That's number 64, Wyatt Newman. We get to see him tonight. Colt Newman, his brother, is sadly out, but that's going to be a loss of yards. So it's Landon Kaiser at quarterback tonight. Man in motion. Kaiser takes a snap, throws it up, and that's going to be incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the Jenks team we know and we see all the time.
Apologize for the technical difficulty, folks. We're going to figure that out. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 now.
3rd and 10 behind the line. And he tries to get the guys to jump off sides. You know, when you look at Enid, they tend to jump off sides a good chunk of the time.
Yeah, so the fact they're staying very disciplined is very well. They've looked over
Man in
the
motion, fakes to the running back, and he's looking downfield. And it looks to be complete. That's Gabe Fleece taking him down right before he gets the touchdown.
They're going to spot him at the 1. So that was a huge play from Kaiser to looks like that was number, can't really tell. We can't really see.
23, I think it was Cade Klein.
Cade Klein, that was a huge play right there. Felice just got beat.
Gives to the running back, and that'll be a Trojan touchdown right there.
Caden Jones, we talked about him. Best player in Oklahoma in terms of talent and potential. So Jenks is going to go up 6-0. At first, defense looked promising. They stopped Jones, and they were able to.
Yeah, I think that the coach was trying to do something right there to give Enid a little bit of hope right there, trying to fake it out.
Right there was no safety over the top, which left Felice by himself. It was man coverage right there. So out comes, can't really see the number from up here. Trying to see. Kick is up, and it's
good. That'll be number 25. 25 man. Owen Mann making the kick for Jenks right there.
Reliable.
Very reliable kicker in himself.
So Jenks draws first blood after they stopped Enid and forced them to punt. They are going to be taking the lead now, so Enid is going to have to respond quickly. So out.
Set is out in the back along with Lane Slater.
So out comes number 2, Grant. Well, there's 2 number 2s. I think this is Grant Coda, looks like.
Yeah, I believe you are correct. And he's getting ready. The guys are pumped.
They did a squib kick last time, and that one didn't work out. And this time it's going to be right down the middle.
Giving it to Lane Slater. Lane Slater going to try to do something with it. He'll be down around the 25-yard line, it looks like. You know, after last drive, Enid needs to try to do something right here.
They're going to have to do something if they want to stay in this game. Jenks is not a team that you want to score quickly because they're not going to let you come back. They're not one of those teams that will blow the lead, but it does look like Deer Creek and Bixby are tied at 7, so it's interesting to see that Deer Creek already has a touchdown over Binks.
Middle set in motion. Slater. Hernandez takes the snap, but rolls back. Pass to Brody Mills. Brody Mills getting it.
Going to go nowhere. He's going to be pushed back. The Trojans were all over him, and that's going to be negative yardage. Called about a loss of 2 to 3 right there. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 13.
Yeah, 2nd and 13 right there.
Looks like Broken Arrows now up against Memorial 7-0. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And Mustang up 7-0 against Norman. As we talked about, this Jenks defense, very disciplined. They were very good.
Yeah. Hernandez calling it out a snap. He's left a very low snap right there. He passes it downfield.
There goes
Gives to Brody Mills. Brody Mills pushing that guy down, getting pushed out around the 47-yard line, it looks like.
Huge play right there for Brody Mills. And you can see on that replay, they left him wide open. They had no one on him, and that's going to be about a 30-yard gain right there for the Plainsmen.
Good job, Brody Mills.
2 weeks ago, we saw him get that pick 6 against Norman. And as you all know, we were very hyped. That was the first defensive touchdown from Enid in a while.
Yes, exactly. Hernandez is looking left, and he takes the snap, drops back. He's looking for Middleset. Middleset makes the catch, and he's trying to go, and he's down around the 5-yard line right there.
That was very nice. In double coverage, might I remind you, he threw that up, and Middleset, one of the best contested catchers in 6A football. Very underrated. You're going to hear me say it all the time. That ball was perfectly thrown to where only Middleset could catch that.
Yeah, I mean, as we've said time and time again, Enid converts better on the second drive.
The safety was right on top of him. It was double coverage, and he was still able to catch that.
All right, Hernandez looking left and right, getting ready to snap the ball. Takes the snap, rolls back. It looks like he's trying to find a man.
He's going to
throw it out. You know, you have 2-3 more downs after this, so you can afford to get one up in the red zone.
Yeah, they have yet to. They've only ran it once as well, which surprised me. They usually run a lot with Sanders, but it looks like they understand that Jenks, the secondary isn't really the best, but on that play, he just threw it out to avoid the sack. That was very smart. We know in the past Hernandez has had some trouble with taking sacks and not throwing the ball away, but obviously he's been looking over film.
Yeah, exactly. He takes the snap, tries to give to Middleset. That was way over the head. That was going to be incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and goal right here.
Yeah, safety was all over him.
Two-man coverage on him.
Yeah, safety was all over him right there. So it's going to bring up 3rd and goal now. Ball's at the 5. So if Enid can't get a touchdown, they can at least get 3 points, which would be huge for the Plainsmen to even score against the Jenks Trojan.
Yes, doing something not a lot of teams can really do.
No, that's what would surprise people the most.
Yeah, looking left and right. Takes the snap. Gives to Sanders.
Right up the middle.
That's going to be an Enid touchdown from Zarion Sanders.
Very, very nice right there. He pretended he was rolling out right and gave it right up the middle in the O-line. I know we've talked about how the O-line has had some troubles this year, but they created a wide open hole right there for Sanders, and that gives Enid the second, believe me when I say this, the second rushing touchdown of the season and Sanders' first rushing touchdown of the season.
Yeah, and kicking it off is number 30.
And that's no good. That was short right there. So the score, it's going to be 7-6 in favor of Jenks.
Yeah, but Enid making a touchdown against a very, very strong team. Number 2 in the state.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of people did not expect something like that. Enid's going to have to use that momentum, though, especially on defense. Jenks, they got the second best offense in 6A football.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to Zarion Sanders, and today he said he's giving it his all. It's the end of his senior year. He's trying to leave a mark.
Though, remember, Enid needs 2 district wins in order to make the playoffs. And honestly, not saying it's going to happen, but a win tonight, a huge win tonight, means they would only need 1 more. But that win would have to come up against the more Lions. But first, they got to focus on this game.
Yeah, I mean, if you can try to if you're taking down Jenks, you can take down anyone else. And it looks like we have Batman.
We got Batman. We got a lot of people down there. Looks like we have an Oompa Loompa down there as well.
A lot of people dressed up. And the student section has grown a bit. Enid getting ready to kick this one off. This is one of the first kickoffs they've had in a while.
And that's saying a lot, Sam. It really is.
It is. It is.
So out to kick it now, number 35.
And that's a very slow squid kick. And it looks like Jenks is just going to go down around the 43, 34 yard line right there.
Number 9, Daniel Braxton. That was actually a pretty smart play right there, because if he would have gone up, he would have gotten hit hard, possibly fumbled. So he was smart to take the knee right there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, but the crowd, I mean, the Plainsmen are hyped getting that touchdown. I mean, I've seen a lot from up here.
Absolutely. So out comes the offense again. So we're going to see if defense can hold them this time. You know, last time it was 3rd down. And
yeah, very quick touchdown from them. Takes a snap, looking left, gives.
That went nowhere. And that is number 16, Wyatt Corday, coming back from injury, and he gets a tackle for loss right there. So that's going to bring up it's still 2nd and 1, so not a tackle for loss, but still a huge tackle right there.
Yeah, 2nd and 10. He's looking left, he's looking right. He's trying to listen to the running back. The running back's trying to give him a little info.
It is Caden Jones.
Taking the snap, gives to the running back. Running back finding an empty hole, but he will be down 1 short.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 1, and that was number 9, Blake Van Meter. He's coming back from injury, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 1 at about the 48. And there's a lot of jumping right there. Enid saying it's on Jenks. We're going to have to see, though.
Yeah.
It's going to be on the Trojans, so it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 6 instead of 3rd and 1. That's huge for Enid. If they can stop them right here and force them to punt, they could have a chance to take this lead.
Yeah, I mean, if Enid can take the lead, that's a big momentum change. As we've said time and time again this season, I mean, this is before the game started, momentum. That's what this game's about.
Absolutely.
Man in motion, takes the snap, drops back, looking deep, takes a deep pass. 2-man coverage. That one's just out of reach. It'll be a Jenks 4th down.
It's 4th down, though. Let's see what Coach Gaylor is going to do here. Is he going to go for it, or is he going to be safe and punt it? It looks like they're keeping the offense out there, though, so they are going to try to go for this. On that play right there, Fleece a little beat in coverage, but that was overthrown right there. Fleece has not been getting helped over, though. He needs safety help.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jenks going into this one, they were looking at an easy game. But so far, the game's neck and neck.
So it's 4th and 6 now at the 48.
Takes the snap, drops back. Very quick snap right there. Number 5. And he'll be down around the 28, yes.
Number 5, that is McKillop Dillard. Very underrated wide receiver. So that's a huge gain right there for Jenks. They went for it, and it obviously paid off.
Yeah, exactly. And then
there goes Jones.
Running back trying to get something. He looks like to get the touchdown. That's another Jenks Trojan touchdown.
Caden Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and that is huge for him.
Yeah, his first rushing touchdown of the night.
Absolutely. So out comes the kicking unit again to make the score 6-14 now.
Yeah. He's getting ready. You know, this guy hasn't missed. Takes the snap, and it's up, and it's good.
Almost blocked that time. So Enid looked like they were going to stop them, but the Trojans went for it, paid off. They got the 1st down, and then Caden Jones had a huge touchdown. So it's going to be a score of 6-14 now. Let's see if the Enid offense can capitalize on this.
Yeah, I think they can. You know, 3rd drive. It's your 3rd one of the game. There's a ton more to come. But Jenks is a very powerful team. Getting 6 It's something not a lot of people expected for the Plainsmen to do tonight.
Yeah, not even Norman scored a point against Jenks, and we know how good Norman is.
Yeah, Norman scored nothing tonight against Jenks. Jenks is being 7-1.
Absolutely. So out to kick it now is Grant Kohler again, and in the back, Middleset and Slater. They haven't been kicking it far off, though. They've been doing some squib kicks.
Yeah, just getting it off fast, trying to throw off the Plainsmen.
Back to keep number 2, Grant Getter.
Grant Getter is kicking it off. Lane Slater, Middleset in the backfield. They're getting ready. Kicker's warming up. Swinging his arms.
Waiting for the refs to allow the kickoff. And here we go.
And it is up. That's a very low squib kick right there. They'll be just taking the knee right there. That'll be on the 23-yard line, it looks like.
Number 18, Eli Perkle, being smart right there, getting down on that ball. Make sure that's not fumble. So Enid's going to be spotted at about, say, about the 22 right there. So 5 minutes and 22 seconds left before the second quarter.
Yeah, you know, 5 minutes before the second quarter. After second, we have fireworks and halftime show with band. Hernandez fakes to Sanders, being a very out of reach pass for Slater right there.
A little too far in front of him. Slater hasn't caught much this year, but he is very good when it comes to one-on-one. He usually beats his man. Just Hernandez kind of misses him sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. But as I was saying, after the band halftime show will be Dr. Dudley Darrow again.
That'll be huge for us right there. He always has a
very, very fun interview. Hernandez is looking left and right as the men get set. In motion, Slater takes the snap, drops back, looking down. Pass intended for Middleset. That's going to be just out of reach right there.
There was a jump ball in double coverage again. That time he wasn't able to catch it. Middleset was looking for a flag right there, but that was very well defended by number 4, Nashil Charleston.
Yeah, you know, but Middleset is one of the best wide receivers in 6A football with catching the defended ball.
Absolutely, contested catcher. He's a very good one. So it's 3rd and 10 now.
3rd and 10. You're still on the 10-yard line, looking left and looking right. Slater back in motion. Gives to Slater. Slater finding no room right there. Down behind the line of scrimmage, it looks like.
So he's going to bring up 4th and 10 now, and out comes the punting unit with Hernandez punting this as usual. So last kick wasn't the best. Let's see if he can do better on this one.
Yeah, Hernandez getting a lot of action on the field tonight.
Back to punt for punt, the Plainsmen, number 2, Nehemiah Hernandez. And return for the Trojans, number 2, Katie Jones.
Punt is up, and that looks like it's going to go to about the 50. And that bounced off an Enid player. And there's a flag right there. That's going to be on Enid for interfering with the punt, though. So that's just going to be better field position for the Trojans.
Yeah, that hit the guy back upside the head.
Yeah, that was I understand what he was doing. He was keeping his eye on the return man, which is Caden Jones, actually.
But he didn't look behind to see where the ball was going, and it knocked him.
So they're actually going to do the punt again, actually. Looked like it was... excuse me, no? Okay, so they got it figured out now, so...
Yeah, it looks like they're on about the 48-yard line right there. Ball's on the 32, I mean. Takes the snap, gives to the running back.
making people miss. No one's going to catch him right there.
He
hurdles
hurdles Gabe Fleece, but there's going to be a flag right there. 2 flags right there. Hurdles Gabe Fleece for the touchdown. But
what a play by Jones, but there is a flag, so we're going to have to see if this stands. If it does, then that will be tragic, especially for Jones, because that was a great play and a great run. He was making people miss left and right.
yes, that's a very great gain in itself. That would give Jenks another touchdown. But it looks like it might not go their way.
And it's going to be on Jenks. So the foul is going to be where it was at. So it's still a first down for them.
Personal foul on the Trojans. Result of the play, still first down.
But you can just see the power that their running back has, making a hurdle and still making it to the end zone.
Oh, yeah, he's one of the best running backs for a reason.
Yes, exactly. Man in motion. Looking left, fakes to the running back. Very deep pass. That's number 5.
Wide open man.
Number 5.
Caleb Deliard.
Making another Trojan touchdown.
It's now 20-6. Wide open man, just bent coverage right there for the Plainsmen. No one was on him. And the Trojans are now up by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. 20-6. 4 minutes left to go. The kicker lining things up, getting ready, takes the snap, and it's up. And it is good.
It was now
21-6 right here.
Yeah, the Plainsmen are going to have to do something. 4 minutes and 13 seconds left before the first quarter is over. They're going to have to do something quick, Sam.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, as they talk things over right here, trying to figure out what went wrong on that drive. What do you think they're talking about down there?
Well, I think that they're talking about, I think it was man coverage, and whoever's man that was, he just got through him. I don't know who the cornerback was, because I was focusing up on the quarterback, seeing what he was looking, and he was always going to look at the right side. I think that Dillard was always his main man on this play, and he knew he was going to be open.
All right. James getting ready to kick things off. The ref's about to give the go. Kicker getting things ready to go. Going to be another low squib kick right there. Picking the ball up, trying to get a better field advantage right there. He's still pushing through.
So a decent return right there, actually.
Yeah, it looks to be
about at the 5-yard line. Oh, excuse me, the 30-yard line, my bad.
It's all right. Yeah, 4 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. It'll be on the 32-yard line.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 32-yard line. He's got 2 to his right, 1 to his left.
Yeah, Hernandez looking left and right. Takes the snap, gives it Sanders. Sanders trying to find a hole, but getting stuffed behind the line.
Met instantly right there, and that went nowhere. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 now.
Yeah, 2nd and 10. Not going anywhere on that drive. Hernandez talking things over, trying to pick the play right here. They're lining things back up. That's number 67, Alvaro Lopez. Giving the ball. Slater in motion, fakes to Sanders, rolls right. Very quick pass just to get it out so he doesn't get sacked. That'll bring it
over
to 3rd and 10.
Over the head of Lane Slater right there. Another one over his head.
Yeah, another one with over Lane Slater. Hernandez getting a quick play from Cornelison.
So I got some news for you, Sam. Just checked. Bixby is confirmed to be coming to Mid-American Tournament, and that is huge.
Oh, yes, it
They
is.
are the third. I'll let you call this play real quick.
Gets the snap, drops back. Very pass intended for middle set, but that one looked to not go anywhere.
Looked like he got hit on the hand, but as I was saying, Bixby third ranked in Oklahoma, and they are nationally ranked. I believe they're nationally ranked at 23, so that is huge.
Yeah, wrestling, very big sport nationwide.
So you got Tuttle, so far confirmed. You have Enid, as always, the host. You have Tuttle, who usually they are really good. They got some really good state champs on that team. And then you now have, it looks like there was a flag right there. So there was a flag. We didn't see it. Sorry, folks, but that's going to give the Plainsmen a first down. But as I was saying, Bixby, they've had some great guys in the past.
Yeah, ball's on the 42. I'm sorry to cut you off. Ball's on the 42. But, yeah, Bixby, Tuttle being very strong contenders for state.
Oh, yeah, their new head coach, former Olympian, actually, I forgot the first name, but last name Burkett. She's done a great job with the program.
Oh, yes. Hernandez looking left and right. Takes the snap. Fakes this, gives to Sanders. Sanders getting pushed behind the line.
Thought about a loss of 3 yards right there, and that looked like number 23, Cade Klein, his first tackle of the night. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 14, actually.
Yeah, 2nd and 14. 2 and 14, yeah. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. Ball's on the 38-yard line. Hernandez looking left and right, trying to figure things out, what went wrong on that play. Takes a snap, rolls left. Very quick pass, almost intercepted. There's a flag on the play.
That's pass interference because he never went for the ball. He instantly hit Brody Mills. So that's going to be actually, that should be an automatic first down for Enid. If not, it'll place them at the spot of the foul. But that was a very clear PI from up here.
Very, very clear. Yeah, that'll give Enid the first down.
That's huge for them. That's 2 penalties now.
No, it's still 2nd down, but it'll
2 penalties that have.
No, yeah, first down, first penalty. Yeah,
it's 2 penalties that has actually saved. That has actually saved now.
Yeah, you know, Enid's been fighting penalties all season long, but tonight they've gotten a lot of penalties. Mills in motion. Gives to Sanders. Sanders finding very small wiggle room right there. It looks to be about a gain of 4 or 5.
That was pretty good right there for Sanders. Those small yardage could be big for the Plainsmen right
Yeah,
there.
yards add up, and each time you get a yard, that's a step closer to a touchdown.
Absolutely, I agree with you. He's already had a rushing touchdown tonight, his first of the season.
Yes, it's 2 and 7. 2 minutes left on the clock. Ball's on the 44-yard line. He's looking left and right, talking to Zarion right now. He's looking, still looking. Takes the snap, gives to Zarion. Zarion not finding a hole right there. He did not punch the card.
Call it about a 1-yard gain, so that should bring up 3rd and 6 actually. So
Third and 5, gain of 2 right there. 1 minute and 25 seconds left on the clock. Very small room for that many plays left right here. Hernandez getting things ready. Breaking the
We have yet to see
huddle, yeah.
We have yet to see Cash Mathis out there or Braylon Ivy, which is interesting. They're both healthy. They're both healthy tonight.
Slater in motion, gives to Slater. Slater getting stuffed.
No, right up the middle, trick play, and that's a first down for Nehemiah Hernandez.
Hernandez making the gain right there. That's another first down.
It was a fake jet screen to Slater, and Jenks, Jinx bid it, and Hernandez just had to run right up the middle. So that's going to be another first down.
Yeah.
Enid is marching up field, threatening to score again. And there is 27 seconds left before the first quarter is over.
Yeah, this one looking to be one of the final plays of the quarter.
Looking to end it on a good note, though. If you see on the left side, one-on-one with Middleset, but he does
Takes
have
the snap. Rolls right. Downfield. Intercepted.
And he's looking, and he's got blockers. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds by Lucas Sears.
On the 50-yard line.
Intercepted by number 5. Makila Dillard again. He already has a receiving touchdown, so looked like Hernandez overthrew Slater again. So Enid was threatening to score, but now Jenks has another chance to score and make this a 3-score game.
Yeah, you know, there's a minute left on the, there's a second left on the clock. Excuse me, ball's on the 49-yard line. This one very well. The last play of the game. The last play of the quarter. Excuse me. Takes a snap, gives it to the running back. The running back finding some room.
He's trying to do something. He's trying to make something out of nothing, and he'll get about 5 yards right there. So that's going to be the final play of the first quarter, and it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Jenks Trojans. So Cornelson's going to try to talk to his team now.
Yeah, you know, talking things over. Yeah, your turn, yeah. Yes, I do believe it'll be Carson on play-by-play for this quarter, heading into the 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, and then again, we got you going down for the camera again, like you did last time.
Yes, but it's principal kick right here.
Let's see, he hasn't missed it at all.
Not a single miss since the time has started.
Let's see if he can keep the streak, though.
Yes, he's got the boots. The boots are laced up. He's lining things up tonight. Stepping back. Principal kick, and it's almost, and it's up, and it's good.
Right down the middle.
That'll be another tally for Mr. Liddell.
That was big right there for Coach Liddell.
Yeah, Principal Liddell making it another one right there. That one looks to be given to Taft Elementary.
Taft Elementary, they've been getting a lot of money lately. So
Taft Elementary. My grandma works there, Mrs. Good. Shout out Mrs. Good. Mrs. Huckerman, pre-K teachers.
So here we go. Takes a snap. He's going to hand that off to Jones, trying to find something, trying to get the angle, and he's going to be wrapped around. And that's going to be a first down, though, for Jenks, it looks like. Well, no, they're going to spot him short, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. Looked like tackled by Gabe Fleece and White Cordray right there. So 3rd and 1 now. Ball is at the 41. Takes a snap, hands it off the middle, and that's going to be first down and more. There goes Jones. He's going to beat everyone. No one's going to catch him, and that's a touchdown for Caden Jones, his 3rd of the night, and that gives Jenks a 3-touchdown score now. It is now 27-6 for the Trojans.
Yeah, and they're going to be kicking this one off right here. I mean, trying to get the extra point. That's good. It'll be another tally added to the Trojans. That'll be the score. It'll be 28-6.
28-6. Well, at least team had scored a touchdown, you know?
Yeah, heading into this one, a lot of people thought Enid would not try to hold their own heading into this one.
Well, they scored more than Norman, so we have bragging rights over that.
Yes. And we're holding them down a little bit.
That is true, actually. We are doing that.
A lot of people thought it'd be an 80-point game from the Trojans, but it's not looking to be that so far.
Speaking of which, Sam, of scores, why don't you give us an update on the scores around the state of Oklahoma?
Yeah, here, let me look that up real quick. And I'll let you call this, and then.
So out to kick it now, and that's gonna be the same as always, right down the middle, little script kick. That's gonna be ball-fooled up, and they just gotta jump on it, make sure it's not a fumble. So.
Yeah, Broken Arrow Tigers, 14 to Edmond Memorials 7. Mustang is 21 versus Norman's 8. And it's 15 to 15 for Deer Creek. Bixby.
That's interesting. Very interesting right there. Deer Creek keeping on pace with Bixby. Could it be that we have a possible upset right there? The #1 team in the nation going down to an unranked team would be insane.
Yes, it would. You know, we saw Enid take on Deer Creek homecoming on the 26th. 0-58.
Two to his right, one to his left. Sanders in the backfield with him. Takes a snap, rolls out right. Throws it over, and that's incomplete. Behind for Slater. It's coming up 2nd and 10 now.
Yeah, that one looked to just be thrown off so we didn't get sacked right there. You know, there's a lot of reasons to do it. I mean, we have seen time and time again, he is afraid of the sack.
Yeah, but it is better than him taking the sack, as he just threw that one away that time.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's got 2 to his right, 1 to his left. Man in motion, takes a snap, and looks like the refs are going to stop the play right here. It's like they're trying to get some stuff set up.
Yeah, Enid being on the 21-yard line. 2 and 10. 11 minutes and 21 seconds left on the clock.
So here we go now. 1 to his left, 2 to his right. Sanders in the backfield with him. Mills at tight end. Slater in motion, takes a snap, fakes it. He's got to dump that off. And there goes Sanders. And he's going to get some yardage right there, about 4 yards. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, Sanders looking really strong right there, you know. Zaron has talked a lot about how he wants the season to go. And some things have happened, but some things haven't.
Oh, absolutely. You know, he did say he wanted to start off strong this season. Obviously didn't happen, but he's still putting his heart and soul out for this team, as most of these seniors are. So 3rd and 15, ball at Enid's 26. 2 to his left, 1 to his right. Sanders in the backfield, takes a snap, rolls out right. He's just going to run for that. Now trying to get the angle, and he's going to be hit hard, and there's the flag. So that's going to be an automatic 1st down right there for the Plainsmen. And he is not happy with the flag. Hernandez was running out of bounds, already out of bounds, as the rule does state. If a player is already out of bounds, you cannot hit that player no matter what. So that's going to be a unnecessary roughness right there. So that's an automatic 1st down for the Plainsmen. Gives them a new set of downs. Hernandez a little shaken up right there.
Yeah, Hernandez trying to get back into that one. You know, that one looked like it hurt.
Oh, I wouldn't even doubt it. That did look like that hurt a bit for him, but he's up and moving.
You know, there's been a lot of calls against Jenks tonight.
There has been. Enid has been very disciplined with the penalties, which is, I won't lie, Sam, it's kind of rare.
Very, you know, Enid struggles with penalties a lot.
Oh, they do, but obviously that today they've been doing a pretty good job. I think they understand. In the past that killed them a lot in the game, and penalties aren't killing them this game. It's just that Jenks is a great team.
Yeah, exactly, and this Halloween has woken them up.
Hands it off to Sanders up the middle, and he goes almost nowhere. Call it about a gain at most. Jenks read that play very well right there. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 9 with 10 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter.
You know, this game's going by fast.
Yeah, I honestly think Enid has been playing great. You know, it's not as bad as people would have thought. They've actually been doing decent. And the offense, I know they haven't scored a lot, but Hernandez has been playing decent. He's been safe with the ball besides the interception, and the running game has looked good. The O-line has been looking really good today.
Yes, they have.
Man in motion now. Looking to his left. Takes a snap. Fakes the handoff. He's going deep now. Looking for Slater. And that's caught for the first down. Lane Slater down to the 28, but we have an injured player. Hernandez is down, but nope, he's back up. He's hyped, Baker Mayfield style. Oh my gosh, that was a great pass, but a great catch by Lane Slater. That gives some momentum for this Plainsmen team. Hernandez a little shaken though. I think he might come out for a play, but no, he's getting right back in there.
Yeah, Slater looking right over his shoulder, the ball right there, making the catch. Perfect timing for him to look right over his shoulder.
That fake play right there was perfect. He pretended he was going to hand the ball off to Sanders. So, all right, first down now at the 29. Jenks 29, to his right, takes a snap. This time he does hand it off to Sanders. He's trying to fight his way through. Called about a yard right there.
Yeah, ball's on the 29-yard line. That one looking to go at least a yard or two.
Enid is not within field goal range yet. They need to get a little closer for the.
Yeah, 2 and 9. Ball's on the 28.
8 minutes and 50 seconds left in this quarter. I think Jenks is very surprised with how tough Enid has been playing tonight.
Yeah, I think Jenks walked into this one thinking it'd be a cakewalk.
Rolls out right. He's looking. He's got to do something. He's just going to dump that one off to avoid the sack. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 9 now. Intended for Wyatt Cordray that time. You can see on the side our new kicker, Kyler Forrest, is warming up. Kevin Vega out with an injury tonight. A lot of our players out. Number 5, Kia Payne is out. Anthony Gonzalez, Colt Newman, and looks like number 14, Isaiah Ivy, Braylon Ivy's little brother, who played some quarterback for us. So here we go. Takes a snap, rolls out right. He's going to throw that, and that's incomplete. A little too far out in front for Lane Slater. That's going to bring up 4th down. So now we're going to have to see what will the Plainsmen do here. I don't know if they're within field goal range. We don't know how far Forrest can kick, though. We're going to have to see right here. It does look like that the Plainsmen are going to go for it. It's 4th and 9, so it is manageable. And the ball is at a decent spot. It's at the 28, but we're going to have to see, though, because the Jenks defense has been playing really great tonight.
Yes, they have, but Enid's been holding their own, as we've said, as we've seen here tonight.
He's got 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Sanders in the back. Takes a snap, rolls out right. He's going to have to do something, and he just throws it, and that's incomplete. And Enid is going to, Jenks is going to take over on downs. It looked like Jenks coach, Coach Gaylor was arguing with the ref about something. He's still not happy with the call, or he's not happy with something. But Jenks is going to take over on downs.
Yeah, this guy, he's a good coach. I'll give it to him. He's an amazing coach. But, this football is a lot of emotion.
Absolutely. So out comes the Jenks offense now led by Caden Jones. He's got 3 touchdowns tonight, showing why he's the best back in Oklahoma. Takes a snap, throws it over, and he's got some blockers, and that is going to call for about a yard or 2 right there. Tackled by number 11, Zarion Sanders, and number 88, Keith Morris. So here you go. 2nd and 8 now. Takes a snap. Hands it off to Jones. There he goes. Jones breaking tackles. and he's going to keep fighting his way all the way down to the 40. A huge gain right there for Caden Jones.
Yeah, that's a very big gain. You know, he's the best in the state for a reason.
Absolutely. Him and Taj Overton from Owasso, the top 2 players in Oklahoma football. Takes a snap. They're going to hand. Nope. He's going to fake it. Rolls out right. Dumps it off, and that's going to be incomplete. Out of bounds. And there's a flag right there. A late flag. We're going to have to see what this one's about.
Yeah, you know, Zarion was rushing towards him. Zarion looks like he scooped him off.
Oh, absolutely. So we're going to have to see what the call is here, though. Refs are discussing it with the coaching staff. And it is going to be on Jenks. That's going to back them up. So it's going to be 2nd and 15 now. Gives Enid a little bit. Takes a snap. Throws it over. Caught. He's got some blockers. And he's going to get about... Excuse me. It was 1st and 15. So now it's 2nd down. Called about 2nd and 6 right there.
Yeah.
7
minutes left on the clock.
Takes a snap, runs up the middle. There goes Jones, making people miss. There goes Caden Jones, still fighting his way, and he's going to be tackled at the 10 by number 9, Blake Van Meter. So Jenks within scoring range again. They're at the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 12. Enid's going to have to do something, possibly get an interception right here. Would be huge right there for the Plainsmen.
All right, and I believe I have to go.
We are going to say goodbye to Sam for now. We'll see him back in the 3rd quarter. He's going to go down and help out with the band, with the camera, and you guys will get to see live footage of that. Takes the snap. He's looking. He's got time. Fakes. And now he's just going to run for it, and he's going to fight his way, and he's going to be... And they're going to call that a touchdown for Jenks. So it's going to be 34-6 now for the Jenks Trojan. A rushing touchdown by none other than their star quarterback, Landon Kaiser. So the score is now 6-34 with 6 minutes and 9 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Kick is up, and it is good. So it's now 35-6. Jenks is leading by 30. Excuse me. They are leading by 29 points over your Enid Plainsmen.
On the kick for the Trojans, number 2, Grant Ketter. Back down for the Plainsmen, number 23, Gabe Fleece. Number 3, Lane Slater.
Out to receive now, number 3, Lane Slater. Number 1, Des Middleset. And the kick is away, and that's going to be another squib kick down the middle. We've seen this all night, and that's going to be muffed up. He's going to take that, though, trying to fight his way. He's going to get some yardage, but he's going to be tackled at about the 22.
Number 18, Eli Kukul on the return. Ball will be spotted on the Plainsmen 23.
So out comes this Enid offense with Nehemiah Hernandez leading the charge as always, and out comes the Jenks defense. 6 minutes left in this quarter before halftime, where you will get to see the fireworks, the band show, and then our halftime interview with Dr. Dudley Darrow. As we know, great man. He's done a great job for this school, the athletic department, everything. We always enjoy having him around. So he's got 2 to his left, 1 to his right, middle center slot. Sanders with him, Mills in motion, takes the snap. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to go almost nowhere. I'll call it maybe a yard right there for Hernandez, and he's going to get tackled. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Ball in the 23, 2 to his left, 1 to his right. Sanders in the backfield with him. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. Sanders throws it over Slater, and that's incomplete. Nearly picked off by number 11, Jalen Cato. Tipped the hands of Slater. Looked like it was a bit too fast for him, so it's going to be incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 now. 3 to his left, 1 to his right. Sanders in the backfield with him. Jenks looking to show a blitz. Takes a snap. Under pressure, and he's going to be sacked by number 23, Cade Klein. The first sack of the night for either team. And Enid is going to have to punt this one away with Nehemiah Hernandez. And Klein came out of nowhere. The outside linebacker pretending to be a coverage right there, and he came out of nowhere. So great play by Klein right there. To return now, Caden Jones. He's already got 3 touchdowns tonight, making a name for himself. That's a high snap, and that's just going to be a safety right there for the Jenks Trojan. Very high snap, so the score is now 37-6, which means now Enid's going to have to punt on the safety. Wow, very interesting to see. The first safety of the season we have seen here on EPS TV. Out to kick this one now is Kyler Forrest, the backup kicker tonight, replacing Kevin Vega, who is out with an injury. Score is now 37-6 in favor of Jenks.
Back to kick for the Plainsmen, number 35, George Wiggins.
Excuse me, this is George Williams, not Kyle Forrest. I apologize, folks. We got the jerseys mixed up here on the roster. And the kick is away, and that one looked like they were trying to do an onside kick. It hit the hand of a Jenks special teamer, but that was recovered by the Jenks. So they have a good spot to start off with in order to score again.
Ball covered up by number 35, Maurice Corey. Ball will be spotted at the Plainsmen 37-yard line.
So the ball is at the Plainsmen's 37-yard line. So a good spot right there for a very, very good spot right here for the Jenks. Man in motion now. Takes a snap, looking left, throws it over. That's caught for the first down and more, and he's going to be wrapped up out of bounds. That is number 9, Braxton Daniels, with his first catch of the night. Very underrated tight end.
Pass complete, number 9, Braxton Daniels. Good for a first down.
Getting his man in motion now. Man in motion now for them. Jones in motion again. Takes a snap. Looking right. He's got time. He's going for the end zone. He's got a man, and that's a touchdown Number 11, Jalen Cotto. That was a wide open touchdown. He beat the coverage.
Touchdown, Jenks.
It is now 43-6 in the second quarter for Jenks. Wide open. What a play for the Jenks Trojans right there. Burnt coverage. Kick is up, and it is good, right down the middle.
Keep number 25, Owen Mahan. One after is up and good. 4:25 left in the first half. Jenks 44, Enid 6. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, our concession area is located on both the north and south side stands to fuel your enthusiasm throughout the game. From hot dogs to candy to thirst quenching sodas, there's something for everyone to savor.
So out to kick it now is the Jenks Trojans, as they have had a great game so far today. We should not be surprised at all, though. There's a reason they are one of the best in the state of Oklahoma. Kick is away now, and that's another squib kick. And there's a flag, though, right there on special teams. We're going to have to see what this one is. Looks like they're going to have to kick this one away again. They're going to have to go further, though, so it makes it easier for the Plainsmen. So the kick is away now. This time it's kind of going sky high. And that's going to be dropped. So he picks it up. There he goes now, and he's going to be dropped at the 25. And he ripped the face mask off. So that's going to be a huge penalty right there. So that's going to be a face mask. Ripped the helmet off of number 33, Nigeria Francisco right there. So I hope he's okay right there.
Number 80, Team briefly. On the play. Personal foul, face mask on the
So it is going to be on.
ball will be spotted on
It is going to be on the Trojans now for a face mask. So that gives Enid a little breathing room right there. So good for the Plainsmen. Hope he's okay though. So first down now, takes a snap, hands it off to Sanders, and he goes nowhere right there. Tackle for loss for the Trojans.
Sanders on the carry. Loss of a yard, brings up second down.
A loss of 1 on that play. 3 minutes and 55 seconds left. Don't go anywhere, folks. At halftime, our fireworks show, then the band performance, and then we have our interview with Dr. Dudley Darrow. 2 to his left, 1 to his right. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it over for Slater. High throw, and that's going to be a loss of yardage right there. Tackled by number 23, Cade Klein. We've been hearing him a lot tonight, making a name for himself. 2 to his left. 1 to his right. Takes a snap. Runs up the middle. There's Sanders breaking some tackle. And the ball is fumbled. It's picked up by the Trojans. There he goes, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. That was number 11, Jalen Cotto. The Cotto brothers have been playing great tonight. That was a fumble right there and picked up by Jalen. Sanders got hit hard right there.
Trojan ball, first down.
So Jenks with another chance now to score again. That was a very, very good tackle right there. He's got 3 to his left, 1 to his right. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Jones in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. He's going to toss that off to Jones. He's got some running room. There goes Caden Jones breaking tackles, and he's going to be stopped at about the 11-yard line by Wyatt Corderay.
Ball will be spotted at the 12-yard line. First and 10.
Takes a snap, and that's going to be incomplete. Nearly picked off by Des Middleset.
Pass intended for number 11, Jalen Cato. Falls incomplete. Second down.
Great breakup right there by Des Middleset. Up the middle now, and he's looking, he's making plays, and there's a flag though, and that goes about nowhere, so that's going to bring up about 3rd and 8 now. And there is a flag though. We're going to have to see what this is. Holding on Jenks, so that's going to move them back, so that gives Enid a breather right there. So it's going to be, so they're going to decline the penalty actually, and it's going to be 3rd and 9 now. Jenks still in a position to score. Ball is at the 12-yard line. 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Scores 44-6 in favor of Jenks. Takes a snap, throws it over, and that's going to be another touchdown for the Trojans. It is now 50-6. Here comes the kicking unit. The kick is up, and it is good. It's now 51-6.
Jenks 51, Enid 6.
So out to kick it away now is number 2, Grant Cotto. He's been a busy man today. So the kick is away, and it's another script kick. It's going to be picked up by the Plainsmen, and he gets some running room right there, and he's going to be hit hard at about the 35. So out comes the offense, and this time we get to see the new quarterback, Brunson Cross. He's been hyped up a lot this season. Looks like Des Middlesex is going in the medical tent. Looks like he's got something wrong with him, so we're going to hope he's okay. But we get to see Brunson Cross for the first time in a while, folks. And it looks like the mercy clock is starting to kick in with a minute left in the second quarter. Cross is going to have his chance to show out tonight. He's got 3 to his right, 1 to his left. Takes a snap, and there's going to be a flag right there. There's a
Flag on the play. Offsides on the Trojans.
It's going to be offsides on Jenks, so it's going to be 1st and 5 for the Plainsmen instead of a 1st and 10.
Brings up 2nd down and 5. Excuse me, 1st down and 5.
Two to his right, 1 to his left, takes a snap. Just going to hand that off to Sanders, and he goes nowhere. Got a loss of 2 right there.
Number 34, Jacob. The season on the carry.
25 seconds left before the second half. The first half is over. Give a shout out to our crew today as we have David Anderson as director, Carlos and Dryden as our camera people. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the first half here in Enid at DeBruce Shelby Stadium, and the score is Enid 6, Jenks 51. We will be right back to the action after halftime. Coming up, we have our interview with Superintendent Dr. W. Darrow, but first you get to see the fireworks show and the band show. I'm Carson LaRue. I will see you right back here only on EPS TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for Western Enterprises and Jim Burnett for providing the halftime fireworks. Ladies and welcome to tonight's performance by the Enid High School Big Blue Band. Big Blue Band is under direction of Adrian Gomez. Assistant directors for the Big Blue Band are Robert Anderson, Craig Eagle, Kristen Douglas, Larissa Haskell, and Ray Bernard. Consultants are Zara Wallmeyer, Brett Fleming, Seth Liggins, Luke Rogers, and Janessa Landafee. Drum majors for the Big Blue Band are Lily Moore, Albert Gwynn, Ella Purtle, and Gabe Chase. The band's performance tonight is entitled Crossroads by Joshua Van Hinkle.
In Randy Polsh's famous last lecture, he talks about life and how to choose the right direction so that we may turn our dreams into reality. Life can be thought of as an infinite number of pathways. While this may sound daunting at first, it is reassuring to know that we have complete control of the path we choose to follow. You can use your finite time and energy complaining, or you can use it to play the game hard. travel down our paths, we will not be alone. Our roads will intersect with others going in their own direction, and we must work together to find the right of way. The brick walls we mark on our path are not there to keep us out. They are there to give us a chance to show how badly we want something. They are also there to stop the people who don't want it badly enough. Seek out the best in everyone. No one is all evil. Everybody has a good side. Focus on the good, and that means never ever underestimate the power of having fun. And if you live life by what you know is right, everything will take care of itself. Your dreams will come true.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Enid, and we have Dr.
Dudley Darrow. Lots
yes,
of D's,
sir.
Carson.
Yes,
You're
sir.
good, brother. You're good.
Yes, sir. So I wanted to ask you some
How are
questions.
you, man? You doing good?
Oh, yes, sir. How about you?
I'm good. Good.
So
I was nervous the lights weren't going to come back on.
Oh, so was I. So I want to ask you about how you think about this. So for the first time in program history,
Yes.
outside of the Holiday Classic Fastball, we are doing 2 full days of the Mid-American Tournament here in
wrestling.
Enid. Yeah.
Yeah, wrestling tournament. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
They have that is a huge wrestling tournament. From wrestlers come in from like 7 or 8 states. You know, they fly in from Utah, Louisiana, Texas, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas. So you guys are covering that?
Oh, absolutely. All day, Friday and Saturday, December 12th.
You
13th.
guys are getting out of school on a Friday for that?
It's worth it. Wrestling is
right.
big in the state of Oklahoma.
It sure is. Keep Coach Holland happy. That's right. Keep him happy.
Oh, absolutely. So I know there was some topics you wanted to discuss here today.
Well, I was worried about the lights.
That's what
The
I was
lights.
worrying about.
We shut the lights off for the fireworks, which was very special tonight. Really cool. So we have fireworks. We got trick or treat before the game. We got a little bit of everything going on. But I'm glad the lights came back on because I was a little nervous.
Oh, yeah, that was a great fireworks show. The lights weren't coming back on. Great by the band, though. And
Oh yeah, band performed yesterday. They got 2 2s and 1 1. So I think you kick out the highest, you kick out the lowest. They ended up getting a 2, but they were just so close to getting that 1. So we're very, very proud of them. They performed yesterday at Norman North.
oh yeah, and then tomorrow got cross country. Jose Hernandez looking to be the first boy since the 2000s to be an All-State for Enid. And
Isn't it David?
I think it was David.
Yeah, David. Yeah. So we got 1 boy and 3 girls. Lebeda girl and 2 other girls. I can't remember the names.
Riley Sally, a freshman, and then Matty Diaz, the junior.
Yes, that's right. So they did a send-off today. Yeah, me and Mr. Mills are going to go down and watch them tomorrow. They run it.
The girls are at 9 o'clock. Boys should be at 9:15.
Edmond Santa Fe is where we're going.
It's going to be very tough, but I know they can do it.
Yeah.
I've got faith in them.
Yeah, I'm very proud of them. Very happy for Coach DeClerc, too. We've had a good year. You know, Coach DeClerc's done a really good job of expanding that program and building it up. And, I don't know, but I think this is like the top 15 get All-State. Is that right?
Top 15 are All-State.
Top 15? Okay.
And then I believe the next 5 would be
Medalists.
They would be medalists.
That's
so yeah.
right. That's right. So, man, it would be awesome if we get 1 or 2 of those runners to slip in and get All-State this year.
So right now, last I checked, Jose is near that top 20, so he's very close. He has a 16:01 5K right now. Very close to finally breaking that 16 mark.
And Cassidy had a really good regional. She had a really good conference meet. So anything's possible.
Oh, yeah, the team itself, the boys got 8th, only 5 points away from making state. The girls, I believe they got 9th. They did a really good job. So the team itself, they did really good. I think next year is the year that they finally make it.
Absolutely. Hey, let's talk a little bit about something here.
Oh, yeah, the water.
Let's talk about this water. This just isn't just normal water, is it?
No, it isn't.
That's right. This water is donated by
the Alva
State Bank and the Wisdom family. And we've got a very special partnership with Alva State Bank. Mr. Brad Beckman has been a real champion for our VOAG program. So I think the Wisdom Foundation and Alva State Bank's given us like almost $50,000 for our new ag truck and a new stock trailer. Now they're helping our band out. So all these bottles of water have been donated by Alva State Bank. Everyone that we buy it helps the band program. So how about that? How about a shout out, Alva State Bank?
That's huge. About
absolutely
45 to 50,000. That's
seriously
huge for the program.
Absolutely.
That's huge. Not only for this program, but for band in general.
Every bottle of water that we sell tonight, the proceeds are going back to the Enid High School band. So it's just a win-win.
Oh,
pretty cool.
Absolutely. I love that. That band is finally starting to get some recognition. I know last year wasn't the best year, but this year under Mr. Gomez, he's done a great job. He's one of the best in the state of Oklahoma, and there's a reason. He's done great this year.
Hey, I heard a rumor.
What's the rumor?
I hate to say rumors on live TV. Heard a rumor you might be working at the new Whataburger.
I am.
You gonna hook me up?
Maybe. I am the meal prep.
Okay.
I do the salads. I help with the sauce, cut the tomatoes.
Awesome. When do we start? When's it official?
When do they officially open?
Yeah.
November 4th.
Okay.
That is when they officially open.
So November 4th, was that a Monday, Tuesday?
I believe that's a Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay. And you got hired on? That's good. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Great people, and the cooks there, they've been doing great. Everyone has been loving it so far. People that got the golden ticket, obviously. But
how come I didn't get a golden ticket? Everybody I know's got a golden ticket but me.
I don't know. That wasn't my job. If it was, I would have given you one for sure.
I appreciate it.
Oh, for sure.
How's the grades?
All A's like always, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
I can pull it up. You sure?
Go ahead.
You wouldn't pull a fast one on me, would you?
No, go ahead. Pull 'em
Okay.
up.
All right.
All
I'll
A's.
believe you. I'll
All
believe
A's,
you.
4.0. 3.9 altogether, though.
3.9 cumulative. That's great.
Yes.
Going to go to OU next year?
Yeah, for journalism.
Journalism?
I actually just finished my application today with the help of my father.
Nice. Nice.
5 essays.
Ooh, man. So are you applying to get accepted into OU?
Yes,
Okay.
I am applying for that, and then right now I'm working on scholarships like the Ray Allen. Great
Excellent.
scholarship. Helps with tuition, food, everything. It's a great scholarship.
Oh yeah, Mr. Allen was a real champion. He helped so many kids. I knew him through the. I think no. Wait a minute. You said Ray Allen. I think you're saying no. There's 2 big scholarships, 2 big donors that have helped us out. One was Ray Davis, and the other one was the Allen family, Mr. Paul Allen's family.
Yeah, the Allen family. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one
Yep.
that helps you through everything with college.
Yes, it does. It's a 4-year degree. It's an outstanding, man. That is extremely competitive too. So
Oh yeah.
best of luck.
That and the Elk scholarship, I finally got
Oh,
that done.
good.
And then Oklahoma Promise finally went through.
Oh, outstanding.
Yes, sir.
But you got a plan. That's great.
I got a plan A. I got a plan B. I got everything going right.
Did you guys go downstairs to get some candy tonight? Did you trick or treat a little bit?
I haven't trick-or-treated in 4 years. It's been a bit.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But I did get some candy.
It was pretty cool. They were giving away all that candy down below. There's a lot of kids, a lot of smiling faces. Pretty small crowd tonight. Obviously Halloween and
decent student section though.
Yeah.
With a ton of costumes.
Yeah, a bunch of kids down there. Our kids are still fighting, still trying hard. So.
Oh yeah, this game I know hasn't gone directly our way, but they've been doing everything they can. The touchdown was very nice.
Absolutely, we've moved the ball. We moved the ball down the field, but Mo, I tell you what, you see why Jenks is so good. I mean that running back Jones.
He's a Kansas commit.
Oh, is he going to Kansas?
He was originally going to Oklahoma State, but after Gundy, you know what happened to Gundy?
Yes.
He's going to Kansas.
Do you know who his dad is?
Gundy's dad?
No.
Caden Jones?
Jones.
No, who's his dad?
I'm pretty sure, and fact check me on this one, I may be wrong, but I'm sure that's Keywan Jones's son. Keywan played at OU. He was a heck of a running back for Bob Stoops back in the day. So that's his son over there running.
Man, I know that OU heavily, DeMarco Murray, the running back coach, he heavily wanted Jones, but I guess Jones just wasn't feeling it for OU.
Really?
I guess he wanted to make his own legacy somewhere
maybe
else.
with his dad, who knows. Looks like we're getting ready for action. I better get out of here.
Well, sir, you have a great night, sir. Thank you for stopping by again.
You guys, appreciate the job you guys do. I really do. You get a lot of people out there tuning in from all across the state. Appreciate all the hard work. No Red Bulls tonight.
Sadly.
We're going to stay off the Red Bull. We're going to try to stay relaxed. But, hey, you guys are doing good work.
Thank you,
Keep
sir.
it up. You bet.
Have a
Bye-bye.
good night. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back here only on EPS TV.
Kicking off with the Plainsmen, number 35, William George.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on EPS TV. Samuel Good is back after his little showdown there with the band. His calves are hurting a lot, but he's done a good job. And After that, halftime with Dr. W. Darrow. Glad to see him as always. See if we can get him back for more. We'll have to see. But halftime is over, and we are back now. Your score, Jenks up 51-6, heading into the third against your Enid Plainsmen.
Yeah, I mean, that halftime show, the band's growing, you know, under the new direction of
Adrian Gomez.
Adrian Gomez, yeah. You know, that show, that very hard show, very, very hard show. Time and time again, from the judges we've heard, it's a hard show.
And the fact that you have to memorize the movement, what you need to do, it's insane.
Yeah, you know, shout out to all my friends out here. You know, we have a lot of people tuning in tonight.
Lester's down there. He's doing a
yes,
pretty
the
good
band's doing amazing.
Absolutely. So, Sam, while you were down there, and that's a little squib kick right there, and that went nowhere. That is going bad for the Plainsmen. That's Braxton Data. Oh, and there's a fumble. Plainsmen was saying they got it. The refs are going to wave that off, though. They're saying they had it, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think that'll be Enid.
That is going to be an Enid. And Sam, Brunson Cross is fine. No, they're not going to count it. They're going to say it's Jenks' ball. But anyway, Sam, like I was saying,
yeah, Brunson Cross, I was down on the sideline when he was putting the play sheet on his arm. And I was going to talk in my mic, and I thought I was going to be on air.
Well, luckily, we are going to see how he does after this drive. So it looks like Jenks is putting in the backups now. They got the backup QB, and
you know, they get 50-something points, and they're dominating. Number 2 in the state right now.
Oh, yeah, looks like that's Maddox Young. But, Sam, like I was saying, I was looking around. I was contacting, you know, some coaches, some other wrestlers around the state. Looks like some big schools like Edmond, North, Stillwater will not be attending this year, sadly. Neither is Coweta or Norman North. So that's sad to see. Excuse me. Quick play right there. Quick throw. And he's going to be tackled at the 40 by No. 16.
That'll be a first down for the mighty Jenks Trojans.
Yeah. So sad those teams aren't coming, but still teams like Bixby and Tuttle, huge. As we said, you guys are going to get to see coverage full day, Friday and Saturday. Plus, that gets us out of school.
Yeah, what days are that again?
December 12th and the 13th.
Yeah, the man wrestling tournament.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good one. Usually packed every year, but this year you got Bixby. He's looking now, throwing down deep, and he's got a man. That's going to be another touchdown for the Jenks Trojans, and that looks like that is Caleb Dillard again. He's having a night.
Oh, yes, he is.
That was a nice play. I'm not even going to lie. He had all the time in the world to throw that, and that's another touchdown for the Trojans, as it's going to make this score 57-6.
You know, the Trojans, they like winning. This will put them.
They are good at a lot of things, stemming from football to basketball to baseball to cross country. Not wrestling, but kick is up, and that is good.
But I've heard some things about the men's basketball team this year.
What have you heard?
They're looking strong, but
Jenks? What are you talking
I was
about?
talking about Bixby.
Bixby.
Bixby's basketball, men's basketball. They're looking to be a competition for our Plainsmen.
Didn't they kind of struggle last year, though?
Yes, they did, but they've
been developing well this season.
Yes, they have.
But you know a team, I know it's not Enid, but you know a team to me that looks really good. The OKC, the homeschool team, the Storms.
Storm, yeah.
They got a lot of talent this offseason. They got some of our guys, Tegan Wynn and Tyce Fulton, actually. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. And homeschools, they usually do really good.
Yes, they will. And Jenks is getting ready to kick this one off. Sending this one to Enid. We'll see some lights of Brunson Cross heading into this one. You know, and the kick is up right here. It's going to be another low squib kick. That one's going to be picked up. So it'll put the ball around the 22-yard line, it looks like.
Yep, and here comes Brunson Cross, his first appearance of the night. Well, excuse me, his third appearance of the night. Looks like Nehemiah Hernandez is going to be sitting out now. Des Middlesex comes back in after a little injury, so glad to see he's okay.
Yeah, you know, Brunson Cross, we've heard a lot of good stuff about him. You know, freshman games have been going well. They've been winning some freshman and JV games.
Well, that's good, though. Cross is the starter for that freshman team. So here we go. Let's see what Cross got. Takes a snap. He's going to hand that off to Sanders, and that goes nowhere. Oh, and that's a fumble, but the refs, they're going to rule that one dead, though. So that's going to be a loss of about 3 yards. A second later, that would have been returned for a touchdown for the Trojans.
Yeah, Enid, they had the big drive from Zarion Sanders and Middleset. Middleset making the big catch right there, giving Zarion enough room in the goal area.
Absolutely. So 2nd and 13 now. Clock is rolling, though, with the mercy rule. 8 minutes left. Low snap. He's got to do something, and he's going to get sacked. Looks to be number 48, Orlando Williams. Excuse me, number 55. That is, can't really see him on the roster. That is number 55, Julian Tugwell.
Yeah. Yeah, also, can I say something? The field cameras, they are terrifying. It's terrifying out there.
It's great, though. It's amazing.
It is a weird experience because, I'm used to being up here seeing the whole game. But when you're down there on the field and seeing everything happen moment by moment, it's freaky.
So it's 3rd and 16 now. Ball at the 16. Takes a snap. Here comes the blitz, though. Hands it off to Sanders. He's got some blockers, and he's going to be wrapped down at the 20 for about a 4-yard gain. So it's going to bring up 4th and 12. Bless you.
I don't know if they heard that one, but I probably did.
I don't think they did. I didn't pick it up on my end.
Let's get a score update here. I'll look that up real quick. Yeah, let's look that up real quick. I'll look it up. You call the plays.
So the punt is away.
And for Deer Creek, Bixby, 15-50. Bixby leading this one in the 3rd quarter.
Well,
Edmond North to 0.
Finally putting the
Moore
brakes.
0. They pumped they've filled their tank up. They're pedal to the metal. Bixby is.
That's crazy.
Edmond North is 23 against Moore's 0. And Mustang versus Norman, 28 Broncos, 15 Norman. Owasso is 35-7 over Norman.
Good score updates right there, Sam.
Very, very strong.
Oh, we missed it. There was a safety. I'm sorry, folks. We didn't pick that up. So that's that's the second safety of the night for the Trojans. Looks like there was another overhead snap. So it's sadly 60-6 now. Jenks is up by 50 points. With 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, the clock is just going to keep rolling. They're not going to stop this one at all.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good night tonight. It's Halloween. There's a lot of stuff happening, but I'm happy that all you guys are here joining us.
Absolutely. Y'all are relaxing at your home with your families. You got the candy rolling out, watch some horror movies.
It looks like Enid's going to... No, Jenks is going to call a timeout right here.
That is very interesting. I wonder what they are thinking.
During halftime, let me know how that interview went.
So, actually, we got a very generous donation by the Alva State of Bank and Trust. A generous donation of about $50,000 for the agriculture that actually helps the band out with... You see these bottles right here, Sam, that the band gets to have? Yes. All of that is because of Alva.
Yes, I see. I think I heard something about that.
So we also talked about the Mance tournament, and Dr. W. Derry, very supportive of it. He was great up here, like always. He's always done a good job. Sadly, no Red Bull this time.
I think the spot has gone dry.
Sadly, but maybe we can get some more.
And the kick is going to be a squib kick from Enid.
Oh,
that one
over
goes
the head.
Right over the head. Going to be on the 50-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, they were able to pick it up that time, so lucky them. Got some very, very nice teams that are doing really good around the state.
Oh, yeah, exactly, you know.
I just checked. I know it's 5A, though, but I just checked. I believe that Guthrie is beating Carl Albert, and Carl Albert is usually the top dogs.
Yeah, Carl Albert is a very strong team in themselves.
So out comes, takes a snap.
Yeah, it's your turn.
And that's going to be a read option. He's got some running room. I don't think anyone's going to break him down. Middleset trying to bring him down, and he's finally going to bring him down. That's Maddox Young right there. Oh, excuse me, that's Isaiah Butcher, not Maddox Young. He came out. So that's going to be a huge first down right there.
Yeah, 4 minutes, 22 seconds left on the clock. Jenks keeps the steam rolling. They're putting the coal in the engine, and the trains are moving.
Fire right there, Sam. That's fire. So Butcher now, he's got two to his right. Takes a snap. Fake standoff. Throws it over on the slant, and that's knocked away right there. Looked like that was Wyatt Cordray. He's coming back off of that injury.
Yeah. Yes. You know, injuries are something that has affected a lot of players on this team.
Yeah, injuries are something you do not want to mess with, and it's very hard on you mentally and physically. I myself have dealt with some injuries, but you end up getting over them. Takes a snap, and that's a run up the middle. There he goes, and that's going to be near a first down, about an 8-yard gain right there. And that looks like to be Clark character, as they took out Caden Jones because they're going to rest him for the rest of the night. Don't want him to get banged up.
Yeah, you know, you face Edmond North next week, and, you know, you have such a big lead right here. Why waste the energy and waste the time on your starter and getting him banged up when you have Edmond North next week?
Exactly, and they got to be smart as well, though. They don't want to risk this. So Butcher now with two to his right, one to his left. Takes a snap, looks to his left, throws it over, and that's going to be caught. That's a first down. Still fighting, but that's a first down, almost picked off by Cordray. That would have been a nice interception right there if he would have catch it.
Yeah, you know, Cordray coming off an injury, he's looking stronger than ever tonight. We haven't seen much of him recently due to the injury, but he is very strong in himself.
Oh, absolutely. He's been playing really, really
textbook football.
Absolutely. Two to his right, one to the left. Takes a snap. Read option. He's going to take that himself. Trying to find the angle, and he's not going to go that far, as he's going to be taken down by Blake Van Meter. Very humble guy. Van Meter, really nice guy. You get to know him.
Oh, yes, he's a very nice guy. Brody Mills, leader himself.
We haven't seen much of him tonight. I do think he is dealing with some injury, but him and Lucas Sears, the captains of this team, great people. You just love them for who they are. All right, one to his right, one to his left. Takes a snap. He's looking. Looks like he might run for that, and he's rolling out left, running up the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown. Fights his way to the end zone, and the score is now 66-6, as that is a rushing touchdown for Isaiah Butcher.
Yeah, Trojans making another dominating touchdown right there. Jenks being a very, very strong opponent.
I think the first half really, the first quarter really surprised Jenks that Enid isn't going to back down. They're going to do everything they can, even if they're not the favorite to win. They're going to do whatever they can to stick it in this game.
Yeah, you know, Jenks coming in, they thought they were going to win this one by 100, I think. But Enid has surprised them, holding them to 66 in the third quarter.
Yeah, and third quarter is about to come to an end, and you'll take this last one. You got fourth quarter.
Yes. It's going to be a very exciting fourth quarter.
Oh, absolutely. Looks like we...
And we're back here on EPS TV. So heading into the fourth quarter, we have a very, very exciting fourth quarter for you. 12 minutes before the end of the game wraps up here at DeBusoglia Stadium. It'll be Jenks kicking it off, finishing off their drive last quarter. So Enid will get the ball at the start of this one. It looks to be number 16, Maddox Young, kicking it off.
This is the backup, and that's just going in.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of squib kicks from both sides of the ball.
Which is very interesting, to say the least. You don't really see that much from Enid.
Yeah, but they've adjusted to how Jenks plays, and they know Jenks.
Guthrie call out, but tied at 35. Interesting right there.
Oh yes, that is interesting. I mean, I had Carl Albert winning that one.
I don't really know how good Guthrie is in general. I'd have to really look into it, but to be honest, I don't think I'd expect them being tied.
Oh, not at all. Takes the snap. He gives to Zarion. Sanders rushing up. It looks like he got a gain of 1 or 2.
Yeah, there wasn't really a whole lot right there for... Wasn't really a whole lot right there for him. I know the O-line honestly has not been doing bad tonight. They've only given up about 1 sack, I believe.
Yeah, when you're swapping quarterbacks throughout the game, you have to trust your quarterback. And when you swap it through the game, it's kind of tricky.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, Cross is looking left and right, taking the snap. Takes the snap, very low snap right there. Fakes to Sanders, trying to run it off. Pass to Middlesex. They're going to be intercepted by the Jenks Trojans.
That was textbook coverage. I'm not even going to lie. Very nice. That was looks like that was number 41, Cam Clinton, the sophomore.
Making big plays right there. Middlesex not too happy about how that one turned out.
I can see what he was doing, though. He was trying to find something. He didn't want to take the risk and take a sack, but in a situation like that, the best thing to do is just throw it away.
Yeah. And luckily, not luckily, the Jenks Trojans were in the area where he threw it off to and giving the Trojans the ball.
Sam, I just can't tell you how hyped I am for wrestling this year.
Takes the snap, gives to the running back. Running back finding a hole, getting the first down. It looks like he's going to be down around the 33-yard line.
Looks like they brought in the third string, Maddox Young.
Maddox Young also kicking it off. Last time. He's lining things up. He's looking confident. Takes the snap. Fakes to the running back. Passes. And it looks like he's going nowhere behind the line of scrimmage right there.
Pushing him right there.
That was two-man coverage right there. Textbook coverage by Enid.
Yeah. They were trying to block him right there, and that didn't really go well for them, now did it?
It'll be 4th and 4. 8 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. Young waiting for everything to get set.
8 minutes and 30 seconds left. Remember, after this game, folks, the final game of the season for the Plainsmen.
Fakes the give to the running back. It looks like he's going to go all the way to the house. That's a touchdown for the Jenks Trojans.
That was
72.
That was really nice right there. They were able to break that tackle, and he just had a breakaway speed. Looked like sprinter speed, but yeah, not a whole lot the Plainsmen could do right there. It was one-on-one in that situation. He had no help over the middle.
Oh, yeah. You know, now it's number 25. Owen Mann getting ready to kick this one off. Try to get that extra point. Very low snap right there. And it looks to be good.
Hey, Sam, listen to this. You remember the national champion Dean Hamady, one from Oklahoma State?
Yes.
Well, guess what? His little brother, Luke Hamady, out of Stillwater, is committed now to Oklahoma State.
I believe we were just talking about OSU wrestling national champs before the game started.
Last year, Wyatt Hendrickson stunned the world, beating the gold medalist, Gable Stevenson. Dean Hamady took out Keegan O'Toole, who was considered the next great thing for Missouri wrestling. So that was huge. And this year, they're looking to reload with David Taylor at the helm, the former Olympic champion, who has done a great job this season. They got some former Oklahoma people. Remember Carlos Alvarado? He used to wrestle for Enid and walked on, and I think he's actually still with the team. He's still training with them.
Yeah, and it'll be Young kicking this one off again after making a passing touchdown. And it's caught. Ooh, very hard hit right there. It stunned him right there. It looks like he's
a little slow to get up, but he's getting up. But that, I will say, that definitely did stun him.
Oh, yes. That is number 34, Jaden Macias.
The guy we haven't talked about today that's been making some key plays is Lucas Sears. I know we haven't seen a whole lot of him, but he's been the best blindside one of the best blindside tackles that Enid has had for a few years now.
Yeah, Lucas Sears, son of Coach Sears.
Played at Nebraska, a Big 12 champion, sacked Jason White for any Nebraska
Cross
fans.
takes the snap, very low snap, almost drops it, rolls out left, rushing. It looks like he's going to step out right before the first down.
He either got it or he was right there. Looks like Zaron Sanders is coming out, limping a little bit.
It looks to be 2nd and 2.
5 minutes, for about 5 minutes left in this game.
Five minutes left. Score 73-6. 2 and 2. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. Cross lining things back up. Looking left and right. Takes the snap. Rolls right. A very high pass. Pass intended for Eli. Cool.
That's incompleted. Really high right there.
Yes. It looked like number 34, Jaden Macias, has come in for Zaron Sanders.
We got some very, very good out-of-state teams that are coming to this Sam. It's going to be really good. We got teams from Texas, Kansas, Arkansas, Washington, and Utah. Crazy. We got a team all the way from the West Coast coming here.
Yes, that one's going to be a very, very good tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Cross is looking left and right. Takes the snap. Gives to the running back. Fakes to the running back, I mean. Looks like he's going to be sacked behind the line of scrimmage.
So that brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, 4th down. It'll, I think,
Looks like they're going to send out
4 and
the
6.
punt.
They're going to send out the punting squad right here.
Is that a barefoot punter? That is a barefoot punter, Sam. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life.
I don't think I have either.
I have never seen a punter in my life.
Is he barefoot?
He is barefooted, Sam. This is history. And he fumbled the snap. And he's able to kick it with his bare foot. Oh my gosh.
What?
Sam, history.
I don't think I've ever seen a barefoot punt from Enid.
I don't think I've ever seen it. I've seen barefoot kickers in the NFL, but I haven't seen a barefoot punter. That's something new.
That would really suck if he got his foot
Squished by
the cleats.
Oh, that would.
Oh, I think I'd be very upset.
I think I'd stay out of the game after that and probably never play football again.
Yeah.
I mean it when I say that.
Barefoot.
That's got to hurt kicking that, though.
Oh, yeah, the footballs here, they're hard, but they're mudded up. So they're not squishy. No deflate gate over here. Takes the snap, very high snap, gives to the running back. Running back finding a very small hole right there. 2 minutes and 57 seconds left on the clock.
Number 35, Bryce Corey on the carry.
It looks like he got 2 yards right there, bringing it to 2 and 8.
Well, Sam, after this game, we got more at home, so at least we have to finish the year off with a home game.
Yes.
It is senior night. It'll be these seniors' final game before they end their football season.
Yes, it is also our senior night.
It is our final game commentating together. That's going to be a handoff, and he's fighting his way all the way down to about the 5.
Yeah, and score update, it's still 23-0 in Edmond North. The Huskies leading that one. Still 50-15. Bixby leading Deer Creek. 40-15. Broncos are dominating the Tigers. And the Rams to Norman North.
Crazy. Moore was off to a big streak this year, and as they sadly have fallen off.
When you have a tough schedule near the end,
that's bound to happen.
It'll really show your true colors.
It looks like
they're just going to run the clock, and look like that's going to be the end of the game.
So the final plays of the game, they're just going to need this. They have to knee it one more time, though, otherwise they're going to get hit with the penalty, but it wouldn't matter either way.
Yeah, they're just going to let it go. And they're going to need this one. That's going to bring it to the end here. They're still letting the clock roll till the time gets there.
Waiting to take the snap, though.
Lining things back up. Takes the snap, and that's going to be another QB knee. That's going to be
that's
the end of the game.
The final play of the game. Enid is going to fall 0-9 now with Jenks going from 7-1
to 8-1.
And next week they will face Edmond North Huskies, who is destroying Moore right now. And then Uri and the Plainsmen will face at home for the last game this season, the Moore Lions. That will be our final game commentating together for football, and there will be these seniors' final game at home under the lights in front of their fans and friends and family.
Yeah, I think they're done.
With 5 seconds left, that's going to do it, folks. Jenks comes into Enid. At first they were surprised, but they destroy the Plainsmen 73-6. Enid at least getting a touchdown, but Enid is going to fall 0-9 now.
Yeah, exactly. And Carson, as things are wrapping up on the season, what are some things you're looking forward to?
Well, I know we won't be here next year, but I just know under Coach Cornelson that this team's going to find a way. It's a full rebuilding team. You got a lot of guys that are hurt. You have talent on this team like Cash Mathis, Des Middleset. Sadly, Cash Mathis will be returning. Not Des Middleset, though. He will be graduating. But you do have talent on this team. You just need to find a way to develop these players. But for a 6A team, you need more people. It's not enough people. But they have the right staff. They have the right people. They just need to realize how to develop these guys.
Yeah, and beyond football, what are some things you're looking forward to? I know basketball season starts December 2nd when the Plainsmen and Pacers take on Tulsa Union.
Well, I know last year that the girls basketball team, they are looking for revenge because in regionals, Union knocked them out before the playoffs. They are looking to just beat them. I know Union lost a lot. Union lost a lot of people. And I know the boys, they're looking to reload. So I think they're going to do good.
All right, and that brings us to a close. I want to thank you guys very, very much for tuning in tonight right here on EPS TV. I'm Samuel Good.
I'm Carson LaRue.
See you guys next time.